And then when you hear that, you hear the whole part, woo, and then everybody come in the building. Guess who it is?
I look, you don't want me to take care of my mom? Okay.
You don't hear that.
Yes. Crystal ball call. Hey, go look on 95. Yeah, my son was on the billboard. He was on that billboard on 95 for a month.
In that picture, if you look, it looks like my mom got a halo.
I gotta have to.
Your mama. Where's your son at? Is he sitting down eating a pizza while my son working out? Like, I love it.
Karen Davis. My son is Carter Davis. He's number 38, and he's the kicker.
Hi, I'm Linda Fletcher. Mark Fletcher is my son, the running back.
Hi, my name is Jackie Olofaituli. My son is S.J. Olofaituli. He is actually number 65 offensive guard.
Hi, I'm Ashley Holcomb, mother of Bryce Fitzgerald, number 13, true freshman at that, DB.
Hi, my name is Avian Pringle, the mother of Gerard Pringle, number 22, running back.
Hi, I'm Fiza Moore, receiver Joshua Moore's mom.
My name is Samantha Evans, the mother of Wesley Passay, number 31, linebacker.
What were you most afraid when you saw something on the football field?
Like for my baby, Gerard Pringle Jr., he's so small. So when you watching him, you're like, all these boys are huge and he's so small. So when they tackle him, I'm like, okay, y'all can get off my baby. I stopped breathing, like, but he's very, very tough to be that small.
Yeah.
Like I knew from a very young age. My husband took him to play flag football with my uncle. My son went out there at the first practice and said, "This is not what I want. I want to tackle. I want to, he wanted to have contact."
Yeah.
So I already knew, like, oh yeah, he's destined.
I was not happy with Mark with football. Like I said, I tried everything. Music classes, swimming, because he has those broad shoulders. Mark's is tall. You can play basketball. He was just a type of kid. He knew he wanted to play ball because he was tossing the football. His big brother, he was tossing that ball around and wearing little old head. He 1 year old walking around with his brother's helmet on. And so, yeah, he was with the football, but I just kept saying, oh, God, I don't want them tackling my baby. I wish he was a kicker.
Hey, kickers get hurt too. We've had Rush since Carter's been playing. So I mean, even since he's been in Pee Wees, we've had Rush. And actually, I think that's one of the reasons that he's done as good as he does, because he knows he has to kick fast or else they're coming after him. They're coming after him. So, and he's been hit several times. But, huge big guys just come take the poor little kicker. He was tiny for a very long time. He didn't grow till 11th grade. Now he's huge. He used to be 5'7", 130. It's like kickers were small. Now my kid's a big kicker. He's a big kicker.
He's the one. He's the aggressive. So he's he sure is. So he usually does.
He is aggressive.
And we could be on the park, and I'm talking about you got 8, you over here, 9, you over here, 10, you over here, 11, you over here, and then when you hear that, you hear the whole part, woo, and then everybody come in the building. Guess who it is? It's saying they hit somebody, and then you got the coaches running around talking about, that's what I'm talking about. His nickname, we call him Poppy. Up here we call him Wesley. But if you go down to Miami and say, you know Poppy, I know Poppy. Poppy been popping them. That's him.
I'm gonna holler that at him, Samantha. He gonna fall out when I say like, what's going on? Oh, that is fine. That's wild, man. Yeah. We talk about these tough times of watching a kid. Like, do you pray before a game? What are your thoughts before a game? How do you handle that?
Well, I send you a text message every game day morning. A prayer. I send him a text message, and I always post him to let him see himself that it's game day, to get ready. But 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, he's getting the message. He may not respond till 5, 6 hours later, but he sees it and he loves it, and then he sends the hearts. And that's how I know he accepted that.
I thought he was definitely looking for me in the stands. Waltz, he be
See, that's what helps us. That Cane's walk is the greatest.
That's everything.
Oh, if I miss Cane's walk, you make me miss Cane's walk. You on the early list for 2 weeks to the next. Yes, it's a good feeling. We get pumped up, and now us moms, we be looking forward to seeing each other, what we wearing, how we doing, where we sitting.
In that moment, you were talking about when you walk out, when they walk out on the field. I used to do that with my mom, here, and then my wife in Dallas. It was that thing to let me know, okay, I go play now. I got my baby on the side. I'm good now. You walk out, you warm up before the game starts. I gotta look up and see her, but see my baby. I said, yeah. And she's like, all right here. I'm like, all right. It's what I thought before each play. Football is not just about skill, it's also about will, So I would tell young guys coming in the league, I said, man, if you want to succeed, what's your greatest fear? And so when I line up and a guy lines up from across me and I'm looking at him, I look at him, you don't want me to take care of my mom? Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, you about to get a whole different life.
Yes, for sure.
You see what I mean? Okay, what kind of boy we were? We want to take your ass off. Because my mindset is you don't want me to take. And I just saw my mom. Got you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you out of that ghetto. Rookies coming in. I told him, I said, before that snap, you look up, they want to go to the NFL. I said, man, I don't know for me. I said, you'll make it. You'll make it. I said, all you got to do is look up at that dude and say, whatever your greatest thing is, your greatest fear, you trying to stop me from taking care of my mama. You know what I mean?
Take their head off.
That's the real. That's what makes the drive so great.
Yes, for
You
sure.
guys get drafted and crying, man. Yeah. Because, it's what they always say, I told my mama, I'm going to get her a house with all this. Of course, I bought my mom a house right away.
Wow. The boys get up. They had interviewed Mark, and he said that a house and a car.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, that's so awesome, baby. But mama gonna switch that up. I want me some land in a truck. Give me a land in a truck. That's what mama want, baby.
Ain't no bill you slide.
I'll tell you. I say, yeah, okay. Yeah, but it's some land in a truck coming through. So it's very good. It's fun. I look forward to whatever life brings forth. And so, yeah, it sounds like very exciting.
Who's all graduating? It's just, okay. So have you guys talked about what he intends to do or what he hopes to do? They want to play in the NFL, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having conversations right now with dealing with agents.
Right.
So we're trying to figure out
Which agent will work where?
who we're going to work with,
Right.
who's the best, who you think, I'm still learning. College, well, what we in now, they're marketing managers. They're not agents. Now we're getting into the agency.
Right.
I see.
So you get what I'm saying? So whoever's coming to like the freshmen and underclassmen, these are people who are just trying to be your agent by the time you get to this point where my son is.
Or those the guys that the agents have sent to become friends with your son to reconcile them later.
Yes.
So
now it's like we're getting into the business field to know who to go with and who's there for you and who can work for you. And that's the process we're talking about now.
That's scary.
It is.
It's like getting to the time.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm here to use me as a resource in any way. You know what I mean? The important thing is always, as you said, to make sure that you get somebody that cares about your son.
I'm just trying to get the knowledge. I'm looking at Lamar Jackson mom, you know how she took over. What did she do? I might not do it the first year, but once I learn it, we're gonna take it. I think I'm shocked about it.
And what you're saying is, whoever you hire, don't just hire them to do it. You're hiring them
To learn.
teach you.
Yeah,
To
that's good.
to
Right,
teach
for
you.
sure.
Very few people get to play in the NFL, and have an opportunity to talk to those guys and get involved, to take that ride with you, with your kids.
The journey that we've been on to get to this point, it's like, people have no idea how hard it was. I mean,
Right.
to get
You know the hardest part right now, it's the media. The back, sometimes we read stuff.
I had to get out of it.
It's the media or the social media.
Both. It's both.
The social media.
Yeah,
Social
yeah,
media,
yeah,
good,
social
good.
media, which is
It's
the media.
It's both, yeah.
But right, because you get everybody's opinion now.
Oh.
Everybody.
It's so hard. This hard is sometimes.
And
Some people can be
Yeah,
so
what is-
cruel.
right. What is that like to hear that though?
I start thinking about it and I stop reading because I don't want to be that mom, because they look at you in a certain way and it's image and I just don't want to be, I don't want you talking all that bad talk about my kid, but how we're going to stop?
It's that.
Right.
And so I'm going in saying all my little smart remarks, and then people that I highly respect come back and tell me that they saw it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
Just can't.
Yeah, you do too.
Just can't.
See, because it's
I
that
got-
sisterhood thing.
I gotta calm down.
I
I'm
feel
refraining.
it.
This is the real world. It's gonna get worse.
It was
It's gonna get worse. So sometimes every time I do it, I screenshot it and I send it in the family chat and say, "Look, this is what I did." I gotta beat the somebody. They not gonna try him, not today.
Yes, okay.
And they realize it's
With all the gangsters. And these fans, like some of these boys say, screw them because they can be so mean.
Right.
They like them as long as they're doing good.
Exactly.
And the first little thing,
Oh,
he just dropped the ball, man. I mean, he's human. And you drop that ball and they come lighting your butt up. And it's no fun.
They see you guys, your sons, as gladiators.
Yeah.
You still see them as babies.
That's
You don't want
baby.
baby. You don't want baby.
For me, I have to stop my husband.
Oh, yeah.
He'll start typing and I have to what you doing?
Yeah.
Take the phone from him. No, you're Mr. Pringle, remember? You can't.
You hear over there talking about you, Joker. Boy, like you don't hear that over there talking.
Yes,
You know, hey, he over there looking at his watch like yeah, you know she talking about you. Don't you like?
I got a friend of mine who's a lawyer in Dallas, and his son plays TCU, right? My godson. And they had gotten a divorce, him and his wife. Son gets on TCU. TCU goes on this incredible run. Went to the national championship game a couple of years ago. That run, them playing those games, traveling around with that son, having a good time, made them forget whatever they got a divorce about. Then they got back together. You know what I'm saying? They get back together. That's what I'm saying. And that's the stuff.
Yeah.
When you have that kind, you have a run, and that's what I'm hoping we get, a playoff run. No, it's something. It does something.
Football brings
it
together.
It brings it
I
together.
mean, real colors don't matter. I see it. I love my sisters. We have had a good time and we hug and run up to each other. We enjoy each other forever. It's awesome. And it makes us family.
Winning thing, all that winning together. Why that jump being right? Y'all get caught up in that. It's a great feeling. It is a great feeling, man. I love it too. And just you get a tight game and everybody going crazy. Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Mike. There you
When
go.
you do that, that's like the confirmation right there.
Oh, I had so much fun, boy. God almighty. Man, we're growing up at Florida State, man, and all that, traveling and having fun. It's just incredible.
But they don't work too.
It's
I
incredible.
mean, you don't crawl all over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling tears. I
When he had that building,
That one and three.
Red Tigers. Right. And it's all the face. Get the belt, man. Get the belt.
And I'm so grateful. Oh, give me the ball. Give me the ball. What the? I got home, I was so tired, man. Traveling like that, walking in, winning, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing greater. I'm telling you, I always say that to men. There's nothing greater than that. For my two seniors here, you guys, what was your last journey? What have been your thoughts about the whole journey as you went through this last journey?
My thoughts is like, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it because from the beginning, when my son first committed to the University of Miami with Cristobal coming to our house, the first stop after he left Miami Central, he came straight to our house. And that made me feel like my son was wanted. Yeah. And from that point, Cristobal called, hey, go look on 95. Yeah. My son was on the billboard. He was on that billboard on 95 for a month. Really? Yes. And says, welcome to the U.
Yeah.
That put stent in my heart for the youth.
Yeah. The U is
I'll
good
never
stuff.
felt someone so welcome. Now that the journey is coming to the end, it's so disheartening. I'm just saying, oh my God, I'm not gonna, like, I had to come here today.
Yeah.
And then I had to come see my girl Irvin. I don't know if I've been trying to reach Michael Irvin since Pittsburgh. Yeah, I've been trying to reach him since Pittsburgh. I used to be afraid to get on planes. They couldn't get me on. I said, we gonna drive.
Yeah.
We gonna drive, but I said when they told me we gotta go on these visits, I put on my big girl panties. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, Mama Flex.
Oh, you
And I
said it was slick.
I got on. She drive every day. California. I got on that plane and I never looked back to that car ride again. I'm praying that I can do this in pros. But I'm gonna miss college so much.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all call me and say, hey, Mama Basaint, you wanna come to the game? Because we coming. Yes, you will. I'm coming. I wear 13. I wear 22. I'm coming. So we represent. I'm gonna miss it. And I'm gonna miss it. And I just hope you guys pray for us to, take that leap forward.
Yeah.
Because, everybody's journey is not the same.
That's true.
So that's what I'm hoping for.
Well, ours is a little bit different. We just transferred in actually in January of this year. So this isn't, we've been here 1 year.
Oh, wow.
But this is the absolute best. It's like for our son, I mean, we felt like he struggled. He graduated right at COVID. We had no junior visits. We had no visits at all. We had no visits in any college. We took whatever he had and went to New Mexico military right after high school because that's like pretty much that's the only place that offered. And then he transferred to FAU and struggled, and Miami wanted him, and we were so happy. I mean, and this has just been the best year of our lives. I mean, and in his life, I'm sure he finally got a chance. He finally got a chance because he never really got to show anybody what he could do because he was always just kind of put under somebody else. And Miami said, no, you can compete. We'll let you compete. And he said, I'm going to compete. And he knew he could do it. And just like you said, about somebody crying, it was like he said, if I get named the starting kicker, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie, Mom. I'm going to cry.
Yeah. Right.
He came home that day and we said, did you cry? And he goes, yeah.
All of that sacrifice and all of that work. There's no bigger stage he was kicking on.
This has been...
We got to this stage right here. And even now, everybody talking about my man, it means everybody watching. They watching. You know what I'm saying?
My story is so different, and I'm caught in the middle, like mentally and emotionally right now, because my son was invited to the Senior Bowl, but we have to wait.
Right.
And so just think, that will make you overwhelmed. and brain fizzle a little bit because we're just like waiting. We don't really know what we'll do.
Right.
Or what's the best decision.
Wanna make the best decision.
Yeah.
The best decision, right.
You know, like I said, oh, Mark, well, what are we doing? You're invited to the Senior Bowl. It's like, Mom, it's just an invite. So I'm just like, okay.
But me, we're on the radar. We're on the radar, you know.
That's a blessing.
We're on the radar. And the other thing is now, you get to test certain things, and if they don't look right, you can go back to school and everything. You know what I'm saying? So they made that.
That's what's good.
They made that was good. You know, if you're getting drafted later than you thought or projected, you can ultimately say, well, I'll just go back to school another year.
Yeah, for sure.
And go be a top dog, go back at Miami again.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? However that.
I sure don't mind.
Yeah, they played that part out right, you
I
know.
will miss everybody. It seems like this time has gone so quickly. My son is a junior, but it seems like we've gone very fast.
Thank you guys for coming, hanging out and sharing. And I hope God gives us let's say this right. I hope they give us what we've earned. We ain't asking you to give us nothing.
No, what
we've earned. You know what I'm saying? For what we've earned. And I'm so glad I got a chance to do this. I wish we would have done this at the beginning of the year. Came and talked about it again after a game. And we'll look to possibly do all of that stuff as we move forward.
Sure, it's beautiful.
But there's nothing greater than having a mom. And also, thank you guys for letting me just, sit here and spend time with you guys and see my mom and all of you guys and visit with her that way, you know.
Well, the last thing I saw about you and your mom, and I didn't know that she was no longer here with us, but you remember the day, I think you had on some short shirt.
They'll open up all my letters.
Yes, you were. And Mom was sitting on the sofa.
Right.
And you had this. I saw that picture not long ago.
Oh, and they put that in the front of that newspaper. I was 16, 17 at the time. And I love that picture. It's in my house, actually, because in that picture, if you look, it looks like my mom got a halo.
I gotta have to.
Right. I've been looking at it. She's looking us about.
She was.
And I'll close with this. I tell you how beautiful it is. You guys are getting ready to leave, and you're wondering where your kid go, where you get drafted, will they stay here in Miami? Got opportunities. I remember my first got drafted, and of course, I'm at my house, got a car and everything, and I sent her a credit card. My mom went to the store, and she called me, and she was panicking. I don't want to get us in trouble. We just got here, baby. I don't know what's going on. I said, well, what happened, baby? She said, I bought all this groceries, and they gave me that food. I didn't pay them. I said, that's what happened. She said, well, I don't know. I put it all on the counter, and they ran it up. And now my person gave her the money, and she asked me about the card. I let her see the card. She gave it back to me, and they let me walk out the door. I don't want to get in no trouble, baby. I said,
Oh,
you paid for it.
yes.
Or I will pay for it. That's the credit card I got for you. She said, oh, that's what the thing you do? That's what the thing you do? Right. I said, yeah, baby, So, and really she had never had a credit card. You know what I mean? So I see it from that perspective to seeing and hearing you guys and getting the opportunity to travel and be there, how beautiful that is to be with your sons on this journey. Thank you guys for coming to share with us. Yeah. I done kept y'all. I could have sit in here and talk all night. I kept y'all for a while.
I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I did too.
Thank you.
For taking the time with us.
How long did we sit and talk?
That's a wrap.
We love you and we appreciate you so much. I thank you kindly. Michael, this is the last hug, baby. And you know what? If you don't go on and kiss me on my head, I can't. Just got one in there with a little head.